Gonçalo from BM Real Estate, and today I am in a small village called Povo de Rio de Moinhos, just about 10 kilometers from Castelo Branco. And I would like to share with you this beautiful rural property. It has this farmer cottage here, has a lot of trees, as you will see, fruit trees, olives, corks. It's a very beautiful property. We have a lot of water. We have a well, pond, and a borehole also. Electricity is already connected, which is a plus. The land has 3.7 hectares. Access is very good to any kind of car, so we have tar road until the entrance of the property, and I think it's a very interesting opportunity, and I want to share with you. So let's go. So here we are in Povo de Rio de Moinhos. We will show to you a rustic land that we have for sale, and just to have an idea, this is the access, okay, to the property. We already sold this beautiful land here, and also the one in our left here on this side. So we will see that property that we have for sale. Of course, it's a rustic land. It has more or less 3.7 hectares, so around 9 acres. Has electricity already connected, has some farmer house, if you can say. We have electricity, we have a well, we have a borehole, we have a lot of trees. It's a flat area, a flat land, and I think it's a very interesting property. As you can start to see, this is the landscape around us, and we will almost getting the border. It's all fenced, the property, and here is where our property start. We have this pine area, this wooded area here. It's a very beautiful place of the land, very secluded, give us more privacy to the property. We can see the buildings from here, for example. As you can see, the electricity is already connected, and this is the main entrance of the plot. Okay, this is the box with electricity connections, and it's fenced on our right side, so that part is the neighbor's land, and this is the access that leads us to the land. Here on our left side, what we have more is pines. It's a pine area with some oaks, cork oaks also, which, as I mentioned, give us more privacy to the property. So who pass on the road almost don't see nothing for the plot. Sorry. As you can see, no neighbors too close. There's a small village there, is Cafed. It's about 1.5 kilometers, and on that side where I come from is Povo, just 1 kilometer from here. The access is by tar road, so very easy to any kind of car. As you can see, there's the farmer's cottage there, if you can say that. We have a vineyard here, a very nice part of the land, and our left side you can see the pine, like a tiny forest, if you can call that. So it's all fenced. We will cross this part. So this fence here is not any border, okay? It's just to protect, because time to time they had sheep here, just to protect from the vineyards from the animals, okay? There's a fence right there at the end of the vines. It's the border to the neighbor. That white house there, that building, is also on the neighbor's plot. And as you can see, easy access to any car, even here inside of the property. And we have another beautiful cork oaks, more pines. We have some fruit trees blooming now, in blooming, so apples, figs, as you can see here. And we have also a olive grove olive trees. Here is another gate, so to have more privacy around the building. It's not registered as habitation, has nothing, just a rural building for agriculture support, where we have enough space. Here inside is a tractor on all the machinery. We don't have the keys of this one. And here we have it's a building to support the agriculture activity. Okay, and then we arrive to this beautiful spot here. We have these imposing cork oaks. It's amazing. As you can see, very quiet place. We have pomegranate here. And it's a very, as you can hear, very quiet. Here the building is in brick. All the structure of the roof is in cement also, so it's a strong structure. We have that access there to a car or to a tractor also. And here it's an open space. I will show to you in a while. And here we have a place where you can have a meal, you can rest and have your social meetings with your friends. So I think it's a very, very beautiful spot, this place of the property. So we're gonna jump and we can start just right here inside of this part of this building. As you can see the structure is in very good condition. The floor is in dirt, so it's dirt, not cemented, but it's kind of flat, so easy to do that kind of job. We have the electric connections here, and this is the other part where you can park a car or you have your own workshop or create a different meaning here. Okay, it's an old fridge. We don't have the keys, but just to give you an idea, this is another storage space where they have all the machinery for the agriculture. And it's a nice space that you can manage as you need. Okay. Just to show you again, these beautiful big cork oaks give a shaded area. Very appreciated in the summer and hot days, like the one you have today here. And you have this beautiful table with this bench where you can have a meal, when you can take a nap here around. So it's a beautiful place of the property. The borehole is right there. We have a tank there. I will show you also in a minute. You have a better idea. Now we will have some drone images so you can see the limits and the place where I am now. For livestock, I think they have some chicken coops here for some time. Now the owners don't use it anymore, but of course, if you want, the structure is already here. Okay, we have the fig tree, more fruit trees around this part. There is the fence. Okay, so it's a straight line. This is a big rectangle. It has more or less in length 370 meters and wide around 110, because it's not a perfect rectangle. So you can have an idea more or less the size of these plots. This part here, we have this olive grove here with some vines also. In this part, they are just growing, as you can see here. So to have your own production of wine, of olive oil, it's perfect. All the trees are producing already, so it's a plus. Beside the well and the borehole, we have this big pond, as you can see here. Plenty of water that you can use for, of course, for irrigation, or if you have animals, because it's a big property, you can use it for water supply. So I believe it's a reliable source of water. And in this part, it's another flat area. Here we have like a small terrace. This is like a small meadow, if we can say that. And I'm coming here just to show you the well. So we have that well here, the pond we just saw, and then we have a borehole right near close to the buildings. Okay, it has a pump. You just switch on because the electricity is also a plus already, and then you have the water you need. So as you can see, it's a big well with these cement rings, and then there's a fence. There is the limit, goes up, and it's right a straight line. That big pines over there, it's where the house is, the building are, and we have more cork oaks here. This part is more natural, not so agriculture, because the olives and the fruit trees are more near the house, and the vines also. And then we have that pine area at the beginning of the land, which, as I said, give us a lot of privacy. Of course, you have a lot of grass in these kind of properties nowadays, because it was a very rainy year here in this area and in Portugal. And here we have the olive grove. So mature olive trees producing. The soil here is kind of sandy, which is good for these kind of trees, even for the vines. And other parts are more like a dark soil, which is better for your vegetable garden. Here we have a fence, but also is not a limit, okay, just to separate places because of the animals. Here we have more cork oaks, as you can see, and a lot of strawberry trees. So we call it medronho right there. I will show to you. And this is the spot near the house, near the buildings, which is I believe the best part of the property, in my opinion. Just to show to you, so there's a fence right there, so the limit, the property is all fenced. And here we have these beautiful strawberry trees. They are not ready for the harvest, but they will be. That box over there is the borehole, okay, and it's connected to these steps, to to the tank. Okay, so you just plug in and we have all the water that we may need. So north is right there in that direction. There is south there, and the sunset more or less there. So a lot of sun in the property all day and all year, which is a plus. If you have water, good soil, and sun, it's the features, the conditions that you need for a successful agriculture activity. Just once again to show you here around. This is that part we don't have the keys, but it's where they keep the tractor and all the machinery. And we came from there. So the entrance of the property. You can see any neighbors from here and they don't see you, so a lot of privacy in this place. And this is it. I hope that you enjoy. If you have any question, any details, please just let us know. And we are here to help you and to schedule a visit if you may want. So have a nice day. Bye-bye.